Heno enoe, heno enomino, heno enomino, heno enoe, heno enoe, heno enomino, heno enomino, heno enoe, heno enoe, heno enomino, heno enomino, heno enoe, heno enoe.
Hey, Young.
Aikui.
We are singing in Hoopa, one of our native languages. We were granted permission to sing the song for this demonstration by Carrie Kaufman.
Today we are going to talk about how Native American women have been taking a stand by keeping the indigenous culture alive.
When most non-native people think of Native American women, they think of like Pocahontas and Sacagawea. I mean, sure, they were awesome Indian women with great accomplishments, but their images are so one-dimensional. They were real women with real feelings and actual ideas. And we finally got our own Disney princess with Pocahontas, but the movie's still full of lies.
Lewis and Clark would have never made it to the Pacific without Sacagawea's native woman wisdom, like translating native languages, knowing the land, and knowing what foods to eat. But there are so many more women in our history, some famous, others less known, but have kept the culture alive.
We have 2 language speakers at our school. We have Jackie Martins, who teaches Hoopa language and culture, and we have Margot Robbins, who teaches Yurok language and culture to children throughout our community. Margot has strong belief on why it is important to learn the language. Margot says,
Embedded in the language are lessons on what kind of people we are. It gives you an inside look on something you're not used to. It helps you to think and to act more like a Native American.
but not many Indigenous people get to experience what Margot speaks of due to the unfortunate times of the boarding schools, which lasted from the early 1800s to the last century. Children were tragically ripped from their homelands and placed in government boarding schools, where the motto was,
Kill the Indians, save the men. Children were beaten for speaking their native language or singing their native songs or doing anything Indian. We were forced to act like their definition of normal.
Parents stopped teaching the native languages to their children in fear of putting them in danger. We've been told stories of a young woman being burned by a hot iron for speaking Hoopa, the language she was taught at birth.
Casey O'Neill, who works at the school on the Hoopa Indian Reservation, is one of the many adults first learning their native tongue.
With tears in her eyes, she expressed her anger and sadness about being denied speaking and hearing Yurok while growing up.
Despite all this, we survived as people.
We had strong Native women holding us together. Women who continue to endlessly weave baskets, make regalia, our ceremonial clothing, do our ceremonial dances, gather native foods, and revive our languages.
Men continued singing, drumming, and hunting.
Children continued to thrive once returned home to their families.
Warrior women took stands to save our people,
Like Nancy Ward, who was also in Chicago,
which means most beloved woman.
and also a war woman.
History tells us how in 1755 she earned the title at the age of 17 after fighting in the Battle of Taliwa, taking her husband Kingfisher's gun after he was killed in battle.
Or the first ever female woman man-killer to lead a major Native American tribe. Her reign lasted from 1985 to 1995. Her job was equal to that of a chief executive officer of a major corporation.
Prior to my election, young Cherokee girls might have never thought they would grow to become chief.
Says Wilma herself.
How'd she get the name Man Killer? I remember. It was given to the person in charge of protecting the village.
Protector of the village. Doesn't that remind you of environmental activist Winona Duke?
Yeah, it kind of does. I saw her on YouTube protesting the Dakota Access Pipeline at Standing Rock. Her teepee in Red Warrior Camp is painted with animals threatened by climate change.
She has been at it, protecting Indigenous land rights, for over 40 years. At just the age of 18, she addressed the entire UN, then went on to graduate from Harvard, and even ran for vice president of this country twice, once in 1996 and once in 2000.
A Native American woman ran for vice president?
Winona Duke did.
Today, she is protesting the pipeline in favor of renewable energy sources like wind and solar power that do not harm the earth.
Speaking of the earth, culture, and politics, have you seen this poster Lynn Risling did for the Standing Rock protest last summer?
Protect water, water is life, no oil, no dapple. Lynn's paintings reflect her Yurok, Karuk, and Hoopa traditions and renewal ceremonies. She helped revive the Ahuk, a Karuk girls' coming-of-age ceremony.
Inspired by the natural world of our traditional territories, the land,
The rivers,
the plants,
wildlife, and salmon.
Lynn's art shows the need for us to work together, like our ancestors did, to heal the earth, which has provided for us for thousands of years.
Lynn has always been amazed by our beautiful basket designs and loves using them throughout her work. What are you thinking about?
Well, you mentioned basket designs, and there have been women who are great political leaders, but...
But what, Danielle?
But baskets. Basket making is such a huge part of so many different cultures.
True, huh? Did you know our baskets are woven tightly enough to hold boiling water?
Kenna, are you forgetting who our auntie is?
Oh yeah, how is Auntie Debbie?
She's pretty good. I mean, as you know, you do go to her basket class with me every Thursday after school. This is what I've been working on.
Wow, that looks really great. My papa has been telling me stories about these baskets. This white stuff right here is beargrass. It represents purity and innocence.
Native women have been gathering these plants and weaving these baskets since the beginning of time.
You know, Danielle, you are a part of history now too. By making baskets, you're taking a stand for our people. You're keeping our culture, our traditions, and our people alive.
Are you saying that our ancestors who passed basket making from generation to generation further back than anyone can even remember were taking a stand for our people, Kenna?
Yes, Indigenous women have been taking a stand in many different ways. Despite the struggles put upon us since non-natives first arrived, we have survived.
We are taking a stand every time we learn a word in Hoopa, Yurok, or Karuk. Every time a grandmother takes her granddaughter into the woods to gather acorns for soup. Every time we dance in a ceremony, and every time we sing in the old way.
Way.